Hey there everybody, welcome to the Canadian Vaper Review Show. My name is Darren and I do a review show on products available within Canadian markets. So anything within Canada that you can buy at a store or on a website inside of Canada. There's a lot of stuff you can buy all over the place, and I'm only interested in supporting the local market, and so that's what I'm all about for this review show. So thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to do a quick review on the Hobo Atty, and the Hobo Atty by hobocustoms.com is available at Cimatech Vaper Shop in Victoria, BC, Canada, or e-cigarettecanada.ca. You can go into their Nanaimo location, their Victoria location, or their Courtenay location, and purchase a Hobo Atty. They are $116, and let's get right down to it. So this guy here, that is the Hobo Atty. That is the Hobo Atty right there. Got a nice little hobo sign on it right there with the little stick with the kerchief. There we go. Why do you want a Hobo Atty, or why did I want a Hobo Atty? The Hobo Atty is a deep well Atty, so really deep. So deep, in fact, that it comes off, it unscrews so that you can build on it. So I'm just going to show you that right now. That's the well. Yeah, that huge thing right there is the well. Massive well. As far as the posts go, it's got the T center post, so it has two positive in the center here. And I'm just going to pull this off and show you. This unscrews just like that. And then the deck comes, the well comes right off the deck. It's a little juiced up right now, so I was just using it. And if you can see, it has the two positives there and the negatives on the outside. And you can see how they're really tall to accommodate for the deep well piece, this guy right here, again. And so there you have it. That's pretty much all there is to the Hobo Atty. And that's what makes it special, is that you have that really deep drip well, so you can drip a fair amount of juice on it and go traveling hither all over the place and not have to fill it up perhaps while you're driving or walking or biking or whatever you're doing. You can just pull it out and vape on it. It doesn't seem to leak all that much when it's full because of its construction, but I haven't had it for a really long time, and all of my Atties just sit in the console of my car or inside my pocket in the inside of my coat where they stay upright. So I haven't really had it on its side too much, so I don't really know if it leaks that bad. But if I find out, I'll let you know. So far, I think it's pretty badass. The only thing that I don't like about it, that I'm going to say straight up, I have to pull the cap off again to show you, because this is kind of an afterthought. These little set screws here are really, really small for my hands. And the Allen key is very small. I find them very difficult to do. That's the only thing. I have really big hands, and it's hard sometimes to get little hex keys working for me. So there we have it. That's the Hobo Atty. I'm going to take a couple vapes off it for you. I was concerned about the airflow right off the start when I first got it, thinking, oh, these little holes aren't going to provide too much, and but with the with the holes on the top and the holes in the side there, if you have them all wide open, you can get some decent airflow. I really like airflow, as you can see by, I've drilled out that entire square where the V used to be for the Vulcan. I always end up modifying most of my Addies to accommodate my love of airflow. The only one I really haven't had to do was like the mutation or something like that, where it already has 18 friggin' holes in it, and I really didn't feel the need to drill out like another 6 holes or something. That's good airflow. For me, the mutation wide open is kind of where I like the airflow at. So here we go, we'll give it a vape. I find when you have it like full of juice, like they say 40 drops or something crazy like that, and that's entirely possible. Maybe they wick it completely different than what I do, and that's entirely possible. I found 20 drops, and I get that sort of gurgly for the first couple of drops, and again, that could be the way I'm wicking it. I kind of wicked it the only way I could see wicking it, but maybe I'm using a little too much, and so it's holding the juice up against the coil or something like that. That's entirely possible. But after that first couple of hits, it doesn't really gurgle anymore, and I can vape it for maybe 20 puffs, maybe 10, 15. I'll say 15 puffs. And without getting a really, bad dry hit or anything like that. It's still going. No dry hits yet. And I probably hit it about 6 or 7 times before I started recording as well. Getting a little bit of a box going in here, but that's how we roll here. It's pretty good. I'm still going on it. There's no dry hit so far. So that was maybe another 6 or 7. So I'm on like puff number 12 or something like that, or 13 since I filled it last. I've lost count. Anyways, so we'll put that around 18 puffs. It's starting to dry out. I can start tasting. It's not terrible yet. It's not like that, dry hit. But it's that sort of beginning phase of dry hit. So I was puffing pretty hard on it straight in a row. So if we give it like some settling time, probably gets about 20 puffs off of this and not have a dry hit. So it does basically what it says it does, what people have told me it does. I wouldn't shy away from it for $116. It's a pretty good budget, higher end Addy. I've paid a lot more for Addies that are sitting in that cupboard behind me that I never use. So I'd call it a win. I'd maybe say 8 out of 10. The only reason I take 2 points off really is just the set screws. Give it a 9 out of 10 because set screws are only worth really 1 point. Everything else is really well machined. It's made in the USA, and it's well machined. So I have no complaints, not really, except for the set screws. So set screws aside, it's a great Addy, and I definitely wouldn't shy away from it. If you're interested in that kind of Addy where you can drip a lot of juice on it and still get lots of clouds, that's the Addy for you. So head on to Cimatech and buy yourself a Hobo Atty. I recall seeing them at Kick-Ash Vapes too, just in case you're on the East Coast and you want it sooner. I did see them during my research of the Hobo Atty at Kick-Ash Vapes. So Cimatech / e-cigarette Canada or Kick-Ash Vapes for the Hobo Atty. Alright. Thanks very much for watching.